Okay, this is gonna be a very quick video because it's very cold and the geese are getting mad at me. So let's do it. Not knowing what to photograph is a very common problem among photographers, especially those starting out. But this can also happen to the most experienced photographers as well. They don't know where to go, what to do. They are in a rut, in a creative block. I'm not an exception, of course. I find myself in that very same situation every once in a while, but there is one simple exercise that does the trick for me most of the time. You've already heard that creativity thrives within boundaries, within some limitations, right? Because having too many options, trying to do too much can be overwhelming and exhausting. Decision fatigue sets in and we do nothing. This is one of the reasons why most of my work is in square and black and white. I don't have to think about vertical versus horizontal. I don't need to think about the color, temperature, or anything like that. I can focus on the subject, the location, whatever I'm trying to photograph, and nothing else, because everything else is already decided for me. But this is not me telling you to embrace black and white. Don't worry. I came up with this little trick many years ago on my own, but I found the exact same thing much better articulated and much better explained later in Rob Walker's The Art of Noticing. It's actually the first 2 pages of the book. And it's an exercise that can give you unlimited sources of images no matter where you are. It's very simple. All we need to do is to choose an object, anything. Ideally, it's something ordinary that you can find easily. I've done this with mailboxes, traffic lights, street lamps, signs, you name it. Once we know what we are looking for, we grab our camera and head out and look for those objects out in the world. Do it for a while, do it for a few days. Make sure that you find all of those objects around your neighborhood or your town. All right, but you might be thinking, what's the point here? How is photographing mailboxes gonna make my photography any better? Well, it got you out of the house, didn't it? It's helping you explore your environment and noticing things that you hadn't noticed before. It's also amazing training for your photography because you are putting in the reps. Of course, this has to be intentional. When you go out and photograph a mailbox, try to make a good photo of it, just not a regular snapshot without thinking. You'll be practicing your compositional skills, you'll be getting to know your camera and your lens much better, and of course edit those photos too, so you develop those skills as well. And in some cases it might end up becoming something much bigger, like it did for me. You see, I've been photographing signs since I can remember, for a very long time. Warning signs, signs prohibiting something. I guess I started doing this because I found them funny and I just wanted a picture of them. But it was during a trip to Austria that I took this idea much farther. At the time, I wasn't feeling very inspired. I didn't know where to go or what to photograph. So I decided to grab my little compact camera and go out on the streets and look for those signs. And it worked. Not only did I go out to the streets, not only did I get some images of those signs, but after a while the inspiration started to come back. I was seeing images unrelated to the signs. Today this is something I do anytime I'm not feeling it. I lower my expectations, I grab my camera and go out looking for those signs. It's a lot of fun. They are very easy to find. If you look for them, you'll see them almost everywhere, so I end up taking many pictures. And as I said, most of the time that's all it takes to get the ball rolling. Actually, I've done this so many times that this is now a full-blown project. I'm planning on publishing a book with images of signs. I have well above 1,000 photos, and they are all fine photographs. Some of them are very good, actually. I like them a lot. Now, I do believe that outdoor photography is very much about embracing uncertainty, about keeping an open mind when you are out there, about not setting expectations. But sometimes that openness to anything and everything can paralyze us into doing nothing. If you ever find yourself feeling uninspired, try this little trick. You don't even have to go anywhere. You can do it at home. I don't know, photograph all the outlets, the chairs from every possible angle, the books, glasses, dishes, whatever. Never forget that inspiration follows action, not the other way around. All right, I hope this was useful. I'm done here. It's very cold. Thanks for watching.